Hello, Cornerstone friends. This is Mr. Matt from Classroom 6, and I'm coming to you from my garage slash office at home, uh, which is why I'm not wearing a mask. Um, so right now, today I'm going to go over rights and responsibilities from the Unique Curriculum Online, and we're talking about using my manners. All right. Using my manners. Okay, so the first one, I have the right to visit my friends. Okay, yes, you have that right. Okay, but I have the responsibility, I have the responsibility to knock or ring the doorbell before entering. Okay, you can't just go barging into a friend's house. You have to ring the doorbell or knock before you enter. Okay, that's a responsibility. Okay, right, responsibility. You'll see that the right sticker has the scales on it, which means you have the legal right to visit your friends. And over here, I don't know, it looks like somebody's swearing to do the responsible thing, in the blue sticker. Okay, you have the right, I have the right, you have the right to eat dinner at someone else's home. Certainly, you have that right. You can go eat at someone else's home if you want to. You have that right. You've got that right. But you have a responsibility to use your best manners, okay? And help clean up, okay? That's an important thing. You want to use your best manners when you're over your friend's house or relatives. Okay, you have the right to accept things from other people. They want to give you a gift or something like that. You have the right to accept things from other people. But you have a responsibility to be polite and say thank you. Okay? You need to be polite and say thank you. Okay? You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect. Okay? You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect. That's another one of your legal rights. But you also have the responsibility to be kind and respectful to others. Okay? Be nice to people because you want them to be nice to you, right? Alrighty. Now we're going to go over some scenarios, some situations, and we're going to choose whether a person has the right to do something, or if the person is being responsible. Tina has been invited to visit her friend Carla. She goes to Carla's house and walks in without knocking. Oh, she walked in without knocking. Hey, I'm here. Hey, you know, who knows what's going on? maybe having a private family meeting, you know. So does Tina have the right to go to her friend's house? Does she have that right? Does Tina have the right to go to her friend's house? You bet she does. Okay. Is Tina being responsible when she walks in the door without knocking or ringing the bell? No, she is not being responsible. Okay. Tina has been invited to visit her friend Carla. When she gets to Carla's house, she rings the doorbell. Bing bong. Does Tina have the right to go to her friend's house? Again, yes, she does. Okay. Is Tina being responsible when she rings the doorbell? Absolutely. Yes, she does. Yes, she is. Tina is having dinner with her aunt and cousins. After dinner, Tina goes to watch a game show on TV with her cousins. She leaves her dirty dishes on the table, expecting someone else to clear them off the table for her. Okay? Does Tina have the right to watch a game show on TV? Yes, she does. She has that right. Is Tina being responsible when she leaves the dirty dishes for someone else to clean up? No, she's not. That's irresponsible. Tina is having dinner with her aunt and cousins. After dinner, Tina takes her dishes to the kitchen. She helps wash the dishes. Before she goes to watch a game show, she washes the dishes before she goes to watch the game show on TV with her cousins this time. Does Tina have the right to watch the game show on TV? Again, yes, she does. Is Tina being responsible when she washes the dishes, clears her plate, her dishes, and washes them before she watches the game show? Yes, she is. She's being responsible. Tina's grandmother is serving dessert to her dinner guests. Tina puts her hand out and says, "Give me dessert now! Now!" Does Tina have the right to get dessert from her grandmother? Certainly. Why not? She has that right. Is Tina being responsible when she goes, "Give me dessert now! Now!" No, she's not being responsible. You know, she has a responsibility to be nice to other people because she wants them to be nice to her. Tina's grandmother is serving dessert to her dinner guests. Tina waits her turn and says, "Please and thank you" to her grandmother. Does Tina have the right to get dessert from her grandmother? You bet she does. Once again, she has the right to get dessert, just like everybody else has the right. Is she being responsible when she says please and thank you? Yes, she is. Indeed. Tina is talking with her boss at work. Her boss is telling Tina about some new guidelines she must follow. Tina doesn't like her boss much and doesn't want to listen. You know, she just doesn't want to listen. She stands up straight, looks at her boss. She stands up straight and looks at her boss when they are talking. Okay? So, does Tina have the right to be treated with respect? You bet she does. Is Tina being responsible? Ah, tricky one now. Even though she doesn't like her boss and doesn't want to listen, she stands up straight and looks at her boss when he's talking to her. So she is being responsible. Very interesting. Tina is talking with her boss. Her boss is telling Tina about some new guidelines she must follow. Tina doesn't like her boss much and doesn't want to listen. She slouches, and she looks at her cell phone. And when they're talking, her boss is talking, she's like, yeah, on her cell phone. Yeah. So, does Tina have the right to be treated with respect? Yes, she does. Once again. Is Tina being responsible when she just like slouches and looks at her cell phone when she's talking to her boss? No, she's not being responsible because her boss deserves to be treated with respect too. They switched them around a little bit here just to keep us on our toes. Okay, now I am going to read you a story. And I will be right back to read you that story. Okay, I'm back with the story. And this story is called Asking Just Right by Debbie Darcy. Okay. David is visiting his grandmother's house. He is having cookies and milk for a snack. And he says, Grandma, give me more milk. Okay. That doesn't sound right, says Grandma. She does not give David more milk. David is getting angry. He's got his angry face on. He is still thirsty. Grandma, give me more milk now, says David. That still doesn't sound right, says Grandma with a frown. That still doesn't sound right. She does not give David more milk. Now David is really mad. He's really mad. He wants his milk. Grandma, listen up. Give me more milk right now, says David. I am sure that doesn't sound right, says Grandma with a very big frown. She's standing in the background. She's not happy with David. David is not treating her nicely, especially after she gave him cookies and milk. Something is wrong. David thinks for a minute. Sorry, Grandma. Can you please give me more milk, please? Says David. Ah, that sounds just right, says Grandma with a big smile. She gives David a big glass of milk. The end. Welcome back, Cornerstone friends. As usual, I'm going to sing you a song to wrap up this session. And whether you knew it or not, as usual, I just taught myself this song. So, here we go. Well, I've heard lots of people say they're going to settle down. I don't see the faces and they don't come around. Well, I'm not that way. I've got to move along. I like to sing and dance all night. I don't care if it's wrong or right. You got that right. Said you got that right. You sure got that right. Seems so long since I've been on my own. Travel a lot and I'm always alone. I guess I was born with a traveling bone. When my time's up, I'll hold my own. You won't find me in an old folks' home. You got that right. I said you got that right. You sure got that right. I tried everything in my life. Things I tried them twice. You got that right. You got that right. You sure got that right. Said you got that right. Yeah, you got that right. Well, you got that right. You sure got that right.